friends, strangers, internet. My name's EmilyHanhan. I love colorful makeup and colorful language. And I'm here with the first ever declutter I have ever done on this channel. We're doing a whole series, y'all. This is a whole deep dive declutter into my collection. A couple of months ago, I up and moved across the globe, and that inspired a pretty intensive, harsh declutter of my collection. Now, before we get into the delicious declutter, I want to say a couple of things. These are oftentimes disclaimers that you hear at the beginning of declutter. I have been purchasing makeup for years now, and I am a lover of makeup. It's my main hobby, maybe my only hobby. I have received a lot of makeup as gifts, as declutter gifts, PR, and I never really decluttered my collection. I have sporadically thrown things away or given things away or sold things, but I had not taken a critical look at the makeup that I was truly using and not using ever, years upon years. So it's a lot of makeup to be getting rid of, but that's my story. That's what it is. All of the makeup that I received as gifts, that I've received as declutter, anything that I received as PR, if you're seeing any of that in this video, it's not any offense to the gifter or the person that sent me the makeup or the brand. It was just time to move on from that product. Also, this declutter happened months ago, so please don't ask for any of the makeup. It already has all of its new homes, and you would just be wasting your breath. Also, it's kind of weird to ask for used makeup from a stranger. This declutter is all about the shiny, glowy alien slut highlighters, or perhaps the ones that did not make me an alien slut, because those might still be in my collection. If you enjoy colorful makeup, lots of opinions, and cute fat babes in general, and you want to see what I am decluttering, subscribe and just keep watching. Let's talk my favorite thing, highlighters. So I have this palette that has some different single pan highlighters in them. This is Ofra. There's no label, but this is Ofra. I don't know. We have a couple from Looksy Beauty. I have a couple, I think this is some leftover ABH highlighter that I repanned. And then most of these are from Kaleidos, and I'm not getting rid of them because I don't like them. So I have Diamond Dasher, I have Mars Melter, I have Star Surfer, Moon Cruiser, or maybe this is Skywalker, Moon Cruiser, and Ray Rider. But, so I bought some of these and I received some of these in PR, but then Kaleidos reformulated their packaging, or like repackaged them and reformulated one or two of the colors. So I have that whole collection in the containers. So while I love having highlighters in these magnetic pans where I can pull them around and move them as I need them, I just don't need the duplicates. And since I have the newer packaging and newer formulation, I decided to pass these along. Oh, that other Ofra highlighter was Star Island. That's the name of it. I'm also getting rid of this Ofra. This was like it has 5 colors in there. I was expecting a similar formula to Pillow Talk, which is an Ofra highlighter that I pretty much used up, a mini one that I pretty much used up. This just felt more powdery and less punchy for me, so I was not loving it. These are the tail end of my Wet n Wild obsession. So these three are from the Zodiac collection. We have Fire, Earth, and Water, and then we have the Mermaid one. And there's nothing wrong with these. I just don't reach for them. I just have other formulas that I love more, so there's really no reason to have them in my collection. And also, like, the funniest thing is I was about to open this one up and be like, who's wearing this kind of blue highlighter? I didn't even open it. I knew I had the Air. This is the Wet n Wild Air one, also from the Zodiac collection. So this is a random array of highlighters. These are all highlighters that have been decluttered to me that I just don't reach for. This is too dark. It's okay. It's just not a color I'm ever going to use. This one's actually pretty from Makeup Revolution. But again, I have these kind of more natural colors that I reach for more often in like formulas that I love. This Prism Air from Clio kind of reminds me of some of the Kaleidos highlighters. It's really pretty, but again, I have colors like this that I already love in other formulas. This Space Case reminds me of some of the Super Shocks from ColourPop. Again, I'm just not into it. And these are both like, this is actually gloss from Fluid, Universal Gloss, but a potted gloss with like little glitters in them. I don't want it. And then this is a dewy stick from Ciate. Yet again, I don't want a stick of balmy gloss. Some more random ones. We have a Makeup Geek one that, again, I just would reach for other formulas first. The Milani and the Pixie and the ColourPop and this K-Beauty Cezanne one are all just neutral shades that are not formulas I would go for first. I know I loved the Cinderella highlighter, and it definitely does that like slutty glow thing, but yeah, I just haven't been reaching for these. I have formulas in indie and higher end brands that I love more, so time to go. I picked up this Nomad palette when it was on like super sale, and I knew it was colorful, but I thought it was gonna be more like highlights. And it's really just big pans of like eyeshadow. And I just don't really know what to do with it. So I'm just gonna let it go. So, BH Cosmetics. I've had the Spotlight palette for a little while, but I am pretty sure, I feel like I got this one after I got the Duo Light palette. And I know you're thinking, you rave about that Duo Light palette. You're getting rid of it. I am, because yet again, I just, like, I have a love affair for like a few of these colors, but rather than like depot them and try to save them, I've just realized like if I want a pink to green situation, I actually have single eyeshadows that do this better than what this one is gonna do, because this one really acts almost like a blush highlighter. And then all of these other colors I pretty much have, or when I've reached for them recently, I just haven't actually loved the final effect on the face. And this one, I just had other colorful highlighters when I got this, and this just was never one that I reached for or really fell in love with. So y'all gotta go. When I ordered Synopsis from JD Glow, it showed up completely shattered. And so they actually sent me a new one. I was able to repress the shattered one, but I don't need 2 whole pans of really shiny green icy highlighter. So I'm going to pass this on to somebody else that is also a slut for green highlighter. 2 more highlighters. So this is another highlighter that was decluttered to me. And this is the Milk Lit Flex Illuminator highlighter. It's really pretty. It's a very glowy shade, but yet again, just it's not my kind of color. And as much as I might like a formula, if I'm not drawn to the color, I'm not going to wear it. This is a loose, it's an eye pigment. It's called Olympia, and this is from Drench. And I picked this up basically to use as like a very intense highlighter, and it definitely does that, but I don't really reach for it. It's very much like gold to white, and it's super pretty, but it's just not something I reach for. So I don't need a whole jar of this beautiful color. The Natasha Denona Super Glow. I went pretty hard on this. And then all of a sudden it just didn't seem as shiny and wonderful as I wanted it to be. So I even tried it again recently and I was like, it's fine, but it doesn't do it for me anymore. Now, Becca. I tried to love Becca highlighters. I really did. I think I've tried the Prismatic Amethyst. I tried, this is Berlin Girl Glow. This Jade one was probably my first, or one of my first colorful highlighters. But they just don't glow on me the way they do on other people. This Berlin Girl Glow was such a disappointment. I feel like it's just a touch too dark for me. I think it just doesn't have that shine. And then this green one always had like a bit of a bruisey effect. It would work and look kind of cool if I like heavily bronze my face, but I don't need them. Not just I don't need them, I don't want them. And this last one, this is the last highlighter of the night. Y'all might react strongly to this, but yeah, it's time to go, Emreezy. I gave it a fair try. It's pretty, but as I've said many times, when it comes to these really neutral tones, they are not my favorite. And I don't use them, so goodbye. So there we go. Another round of decluttering in the books. Let me know if you were surprised by anything I'm decluttering in this round. And don't forget to subscribe to see the future declutters. But most importantly, don't forget to take care of yourself better today than you did yesterday, because you are worth it. Bye, friends.